Hey guys, welcome to Intuitive Forces
Tarot.
Tarot.
Right? That's
Right.
the channel. Intuitive Forces Tarot. But
That's our YouTube channel.
yeah, we are Intuitive Forces though. So after this, well, first, before anything, hit like. Because by
And
you hitting
subscribe.
like, you are, at the very least, even if you end up hating us, you are at least allowing other people to catch the message.
And support our channel and business.
Yeah, if they have the opportunity to. And if you do resonate and everything goes well, then please subscribe.
Yes.
And that would be pretty dope of you. Before we start, it's been so long. It's been a really long time since we've done our last podcast.
We even changed the site since
Our apologies. Tim has been very busy. So
Yes.
and then I've been busy with the site. We restructured our website. It's www.intuitiveforces.com.
Still.
We have incorporated art and artists and have prioritized that being at the forefront. So we are now art dealers. If you are looking for us to represent you, please go to intuitiveforces@gmail.com. If you happen to find our phone number on the site, because I think I took it down, but you can find it in other ways.
It's on Google.
Go ahead, call us, 435-704-6555.
Or 702-569-8286.
Yeah. And let's see. God, just so much. So much new stuff. So I'm taking, as far as the shop goes, that is actually being restructured. So we restructured the site. It is now open. Like I said, art being at the forefront. We still have the shop and the podcast. So you can also probably, I think, can you share the podcast from our
Yes.
website?
Yeah.
Like from the website,
Yeah,
there's a share button?
if you go on the website, then there's a share button. If you go under blogs, we have
Blunt.
it under Blunt. That's our blogs and our podcasts. We got a couple written ones from the old site.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sorry if you feel like right now the vibe is like weird coming on here. We just haven't done this in so long, and I'm trying to remember everything. Literally everything has changed. We want to introduce our most amazing intuitive artists,
Yes.
Bo Hague, whom Timmy had grown up with even.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, became like Michelangelo over there. And we have Terabytes. She has the most amazing heart and soul, and she's an artist. She's a multifaceted artist. She pulls, just right out of her pocket, like, hey, oh, look, so I thought I'd play with this. And you're just like, what? Do you realize how amazing you are? She's a creative genius in itself. So definitely check her out. Check her out everywhere. They're both going to be on artsy.com next week. We're so excited about that. That's major.
And they're
That's
also
huge.
on Artisor.
Artisor, right?
Artisor, yeah.
ARTISOR.com. That's where you'll find their art.
Just
and
search their name on the
that's what we have.
website and
Intuitive
they'll pop up.
Forces. We have artisor.com. And artsocial.com they'll be on next week too. And we are right now in the process of taking things off of the shop and putting other things on there. I think you'll already know the vibe when you get on there, but we're definitely pulling off winter gear, right? We gotta take that off.
Well, 'cause
And
it's spring.
just little different things, and it's just the two of us. It's not like we have some warehouse full of workers that we're paying to be on our social media sites and promote. So I think we're trying to pull off what we can. When every minute of every day, I think our minds are on this, and I have to say, I think we're doing a pretty dope job.
Yeah.
I do. I think we're doing pretty good. I have another artist in Secret that is coming up, and there are some That's my coffee. Hey, that was confirmation, yo. He's gonna
Right.
sign. I mean, he already wants on. We're just we're in two different states, so we're trying to feel that out. I know I'm doing most of the talking, but I'd also like to say that, and I haven't really talked to Timmy about this yet, so this is like a first for all of us.
What's that?
Politics.
Politics.
So I really, really, really want to open the platform for radical. Yeah, I know, I should be careful. Well, that's all there is out there now. Everyone is either extremely pissed off, extremely passionate, extremely psychotic, right? Extreme Democrat, extreme Republican, everybody's so extreme out there right now. How can you have someone on here that isn't radical? And if they aren't, they're under a fucking rock. Because there's a million things that are being taken away, also thrown at us, and revealed. The funny thing is all of this is going on, and everybody's acting like we can't see it. Like, they're genuinely acting like we can't see that you're a shitbag.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about politicians, guys. I'm talking about people at the store. I'm talking about your own family members. I bet a lot of you are figuring out who's who. And if you were drawn to this channel or this podcast, I guarantee you know who's who. Go on. Sorry, I could shut up, but I could also talk forever. Go. The reason why I'm bringing this up now is to put him on the spot too, because he didn't want me to go politics with the business at all. Obviously, for obvious reasons. What does it do? Go.
It's just.
Here's your
causes
platform. Go for it.
It's just too much contention, dude. There's a lot of really important things that are going on in the world
That need to be talked about.
outside of politics, completely outside of politics, and
Where's my
the
coffee? I'm
political-
gonna get coffee. Listen to him. Go ahead.
The political world keeps getting involved in everything. Everything has to go through politics, and I mean, people are pissed off, but all the extremism is the part that's killing people. That's why people
Yeah,
are
but
dying.
that's why everybody's going extreme. It's like, I'm not saying to do it, but I'm saying, like, okay, you have people, okay, right? Dude, people are literally selling their fucking children
I know.
for like hours at a time.
Yeah, I know. Believe it or not, that's
And
been-
America is the biggest buyer. So let's just, I mean,
But what are the politics going to do about that? I mean,
are you serious?
Lobbying for laws,
I
you know, like lobbying different politicians to change the laws. But honestly, that is.
dude, I get what you're saying. I
You
know
know,
that
that's
was.
more
I was
law
giving an
enforcement.
example of how it's come into the domestic home now.
Yeah.
Just extremism.
Oh, I know.
And while I'm not agreeing with it, I'm saying one person. First of all, narcissists in general don't even see that people react to their initial action. They're just like, look, they're the bad guy. Look what they did. And so my point to that is there may be one extreme action and then people usually reply with either they match that energy or level up and come back even harder. And basically just keep doing, isn't that war, right? You just keep doing that until somebody gets laid out permanently. Because, dude, some dogs have to go. Or they'll keep coming back. These fucking idiots, dude. That's spiritually, too.
Yeah. It's just the more I think about the stuff and I hear about it, and you know, like
This is gonna be a dope podcast,
I
watch.
do listen to talk radio and shit a lot and podcasts, but I
That's
mean,
seriously all he
hearing
listens
about
to.
but hearing about the genocide and all the shit fucked up going.
Everywhere. It's
just
fucking with
terrible.
people,
You know,
and-
it's disgusting, and a lot of people are
Yeah.
pissed off about how they're struggling to live by
I should charge my phone.
living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, that's tough, and that's tough what we're going through here, but it's nothing compared to people losing all of their family.
Right, dude.
There's, I hear
Look at
there's
Russia,
a
Ukraine.
Palestinian guy. I heard on the radio they were interviewing him.
My family
He
turned
lost
out to be
20 of his
wicked
members.
inheritance thieves.
He lost.
So-
20 of his members of his family. How do you even
Straight to prison.
like when I hear stuff like that, dude? It just makes all of the problems that I deal with pretty much. very
Wait,
easy
you
to
just
deal
heard of what, man?
Listening
No,
to,
I mean-
talk radio, and they're
Yeah.
doing stuff about the war in Gaza, and they're interviewing people that are talking about how they lost all of their family, extended family,
Right.
not just their
Right,
mom and
and
dad.
I don't
or
even think
brother
people
or,
can imagine that, but I don't
compared
think
to the
people.
problems that I'm going through right now, that's nothing.
But
My
and you're
problems
like
are nothing.
10%, dude. People like you or I. That's the problem, though. It's
Yeah.
like they sold their souls or something. See, I go to a spiritual place on it. He goes to a maybe people. What do you think? Maybe people just went numb because
Yeah.
we were just talking about this
I know.
yesterday. That look, the fact that he even feels that way and is thinking that way. I think that's where the extremism is coming into play because we don't have a lot of people empathetic,
Yeah.
sympathetic even. And maybe that's where it's all coming from.
Well, I mean, it's the government's fighting each other. That's the thing, like what's going on there is the Israeli government backed up by really big, powerful governments like our own.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the Palestinian side that is governed by a terrorist group, basically. And, it's the two governments that are fighting each other. It's not the people. It's not the people
Right,
of the
they
countries
just get
fighting
stuck.
each other.
They get stuck dealing with it.
It's
But
not like gang wars.
do
to
the
compare
people elect
compare
them?
it to like the gang turf wars in the 90s and 80s that they had
that's so good.
in like California and other big cities. That's genocide. Countrywide. That's its own people fighting its own people. But when you have wars like what's going on in Gaza, it's not the people fighting the people. It's the government fighting the government.
Right.
Or the government's fighting the terrorist
And
group
but the
or-
people are the ones who are paying.
suffering.
Right.
Just like in
so,
the other war that's
this
going
is-
on in Ukraine and Russia. It's the two governments fighting each other, and it's just Russia wants what they believe it's
The
theirs back.
Ukrainians had gotten
right?
involved though
Well,
right
no,
away,
no.
but they
what
had
happened
to.
is Ukraine used to be part of Russia, and then Russia wants. They believe it's their land. There's a lot
Right.
of people that live in Ukraine that believe that the same thing. So it's the two governments fighting each other, But Ukraine also has a lot of big governments that are backing them up, like us helping them out.
Right.
And so that support is what's keeping them and the soldiers and people fighting alive. They're fighting each other, but the people of the countries are suffering.
I'm
The
telling you
people
right
of
now,
Ukraine are suffering because
You're right.
they're getting attacked because it's the government, it's the army attacking the other army where they think they are, or they're just destroying people and killing people, hoping that that's going to stop the war or that's going to make them give up. You kill citizens, you hurt people,
Like I
and they'll
said,
give up.
somebody getting better.
And it's
getting
not
better.
fair. They shouldn't
No.
get hurt.
No,
all these
and you're
people are
right.
dying.
And this
I
is
don't like
why
that
I
shit,
think
dude.
spirituality had
politics.
or energetic.
It's government.
You're right.
It's disgusting.
Right.
It's the worst side of fucking people. That
And
genocide.
you're talking about war, which I don't think people realize, especially because of all the superficial shit going on in America. They just like give you thick ass blankets and blankets and blankets of superficiality. Boom! Here, don't look at how this entire planet is basically consistently accumulating negative energy, right? Which is then telling the universe destruction, destruction, destruction. So what does the universe do? Oh, they want destruction. What do you think's gonna fucking happen?
That's
And it's the
chaos.
same thing with Earth, right? Now, like I said, we have this mix, and this is oddly, we work so effing well together, dude. This is my best friend. I'm looking down here again. This is my brother. This is my family. I mean, this is my family. I have, and I'm proud of that.
So,
And it's funny though, because dude, even when we disagree, it's dope. And just, I mean, ladies, do not contact him unless you're going to be nice to him. Because if I find out somebody hurts him or breaks his heart, I won't be happy. But anyway, my point in saying all that is he is super intelligent and super political and gets down but he's the owner of the company as well, right? And we try not to get politically involved, I guess, but I think what was the point? What was the point of the business if we weren't going to get politically involved? What was the point? What was the point of us being alive during this time period if we're not going to get involved? Why do you exist without a purpose? Yeah. Go figure it out and figure it out fast, because if you're just sucking up oxygen so you can wear the next Gucci Prada bag and take pictures of it so you can make paper money because that's what you're after and that's what you're all about, you will not last very fucking long. And I'm even urging people to get with their soulmates, dude. That's a part of your purpose. Everything, and not everybody has them, or you do. It could be your best friend. It could be, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Just don't. We're not going to go there right now. We're talking about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But it still really works with us. I've always, and wasn't that funny? We met and we were like, I immediately was like, he's a know-it-all. Yeah. I don't like him. I don't even like I was dating his best friend at the time and brother, and and unfortunately that one was like okay, see, losing a chosen one, right? You can't save them all. You can't wake everybody up and go, hey. First of all, everybody isn't chosen, and everybody isn't divine. Sorry, Brady, right? What was it we just found? What was it? I cannot think of the acronym, but it's. We were talking yesterday about what are they called?
You gotta ask Spencer. I can't.
Oh my God! I'll text him right now. Did he say NFT?
No, that's different. That's a cryptocurrency thing.
Dude, I'm gonna call him real quick. Okay, so anyways, it's basically
a video game term.
Okay, but for life, okay, so they found out that there's a bunch of people in this world, okay?
It's like 60% that don't have an inner monologue.
That don't have an inner monologue.
I don't know. I still didn't
I was like, what?
That. I didn't look that up.
No,
so
we didn't. But I'll tell you what. I talked to a couple people since then, and they said, yeah, no. Somebody else said yesterday. It was here. I'll tell you in 1 second. Hey. What is the acronym for the people you were talking about yesterday that don't have an inner monologue?
No, that was the video game thing. I can't remember that.
No, the video game one. NPC. Okay. What's it stand for?
It's just
non-playable character.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go. I'll call you back. Bye.
Yeah, it's just a person in a video game that you interact with.
What did I just say? Non-playable character.
Yeah,
NPC. NPC. And so they're just like walking around, and okay, so it was Bo. I talked to Bo yesterday, and he said, "Yeah, I just read somewhere or heard somewhere or just something to that extent that there's only 10% of the population on Earth is self-aware."
See,
that's crazy. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? Like I am walking right now.
I still haven't looked that up.
And
but
we're gonna fact check on this. And maybe I shouldn't have said it was Bo. So now people can give him shit or something.
Don't.
Maybe it wasn't Bo. It wasn't Bo. I was just kidding. It wasn't Bo.
Crazy.
I won't give out who it was.
Inner monologue, but
it's nuts, dude. And here's what I asked the other day. Of course, I go somewhere energetic with it, okay? Because it's what I do. I'm an alchemist. I have mastered thyself, ascended master, and I go to a place of spirituality, right? So I was like, one day I was just walking by the table, and in here, and I go, hey, just randomly, I was like, what's operating someone's body if they don't have a spirit? Like, it's your life, right? It gets you up. Like, it's,
That's your inner monologue.
So the people just call it different things.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's your inner voice.
Dude, so you're gonna sell that? People actually sell that.
How?
I take it.
Right.
The second they sell that, it goes right back to God, man. You're an idiot. And then you get put through hell.
Right.
But and you know what's, here's the other thing is, dude, I'm not getting Christian on anybody right now either. And hey, you know what? If I was, so what? I believe in everything, okay? And you guys all know that because I've said that a few times. But my thing is, like, if someone told you, hey, look, check this out. So it would really benefit your horrible situation if you just, like, came clean about it and apologized for it and changed. And, like, your pride is that big. That's why they call it a deadly sin, yo. Just warning you, all the deadly sins, they're there to kill you. Duh. Just if you didn't know. I don't know if deadly part gave it away, but it's like people have this pride that is just, it's like, wow. You would fucking just destroy anything that you come in contact with is gonna, and it destroy you no matter what. Basically everything's fucking obliterated for the rest of your days, however short they may be now, right? Because you don't want to feel embarrassed for a minute. And that, folks, is intelligence. I don't know. Am I tripping? Am I wrong? Like, I just don't get it. Wow. And then, I mean, the big thing is, because what? You don't want the people who already know how wicked you are to know that you're wicked? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, and especially now, there isn't a single thing, any soul, non-soul, good, bad, it doesn't, if you exist in this galaxy right now, there isn't anything that you're doing that isn't known. Because all of us beings could see right through you. And each other. Like, we keep each other accountable.
What did your dad say to you that one time?
Are you that self-centered and that selfish to think that you're it?
You gotta act like
or what?
You're always being watched.
Oh,
act like somebody's
my dad.
watching.
My daddy is amazing. So he used to work for. Well, he passed away. Okay, but he. I guess it doesn't matter. We don't have to go over that. But anyways, he was dope. Okay, he said what? Oh yeah, he said. Live like you are always being watched and listened to. He raised me that way. Always. I mean, he worked for private contractors who worked with the government, so there's that. But I just always. And in a way, it just, and you know what makes that easier? Being honest. Like with yourself, though, And I think that ultimately is what happens is somebody's not, like, what are you telling yourself when you're that you're not doing it? I mean, I've done some dumb shit. Don't think I'm sitting on some high pedestal. Actually, I am now. My karma debt is clear. I have the best credit in fucking galaxy, yo. And
Credit karma.
Credit karma. Boom. And shit, I made the system. But what were we saying? Oh, like, I don't even know, dude. Just get it together. And fucking fast. Or get honest with yourself. I mean, there's just, that's always, go with it. Like, I feel like that's what's going on in the world right now, is everybody is starting to realize they were wrong. And when you're honest with yourself about it, it's so much smoother, I think, of a process, right?
Still lying to yourself all the time.
Dude,
A lot of people
we're
lie
not
to
going to make it any easier on you if you're still lying to yourself.
Right. I did for a long time.
Hmm?
I lied to myself for a long time.
I don't know. I mean, I do, but I think it's just, I think I've done both.
Yeah.
But it's, what does it matter now?
Right.
I mean, honestly, that's what everybody needs to, I think, ask themselves, literally. What does it matter now? And if it does, address those.
Right.
But, like, kill that person, yo. Like, just kill him out. Not whether you hate him, love him, whatever. It's just, literally, you could do that, like, right now. Like, I quit smoking, right? I swear to you, if you are a smoker, when you quit, and you will, hopefully, you're gonna see that there were parts of your mind that were blocked off.
Yeah.
And the way it happened was so gradual and subtle that you're not supposed to notice it. But, bro, it's incredible now. I mean, I loved my life before. I loved me before. And now, I mean, please quit. If you are smoking cigars or cigarettes, I mean, you know.
Or even vaping. I mean,
Yeah,
the nicotine
quit.
levels in vaping
I'm
are
not.
so high, even if it's not
It could be in the nicotine. I don't know what it's in, okay? And I'm not accusing, I'm not about to get sued for anything. I'm just saying, definitely for me, he's in the process of quitting, but, man, everything's better. I love better. Of course, food tastes better, right? Because your senses aren't blocked off. But think about it, dude. It's something that was blocking your senses.
Yeah.
Your sense. Your 6th, your 7th, your 8th, your 9th, like all your senses, motherfucker. What? I think it's time we start taking some shit, like, literally, bro.
Seriously.
Okay, with that said, I thought this was gonna go a whole different way. I thought I was gonna, like, draw cards and shit for the evening, because, you know, we haven't done this in a while.
Right.
Like, I could. I'm not gonna, like, read a bunch of shit. I just wanna see. This is Gaia Oracle. So, we'll see if it matches, like, whoever's listening.
Right.
Oh, Spirit, come on, come through. We have all this out because we're going to show it to you here in a second. Dude, it's fun. Ow, I hit my thumb,
None
man.
of the cards are coming out.
None of them,
They don't
dude.
want to talk right now.
Oh, no way.
What is it?
Lost love.
Man.
Surrender. Healing and release. Oh my goodness.
It took a while to come out, too.
What is that?